A couple days ago, the movie blogging industry, movie Twitter, film Twitter, whatever you want to call it, was shocked to its core when it came out that Collider was going to be closing down a number of its programs. And it was definitely something that was fascinating to look at. When you look through the press release, it reads like, hey, we're bleeding money, but this is just where things are going to go. They want to focus quite a bit on scripted content. And they said also unscripted content while getting rid of Heroes, Movie Talk, Collider Live, the Jedi Council. It's weird to see. But you could really tell what they wanted to focus on quite a bit was the deepfake saga as well as their celebrities, right? They want to make sure that they get access to the celebrities, and that's where they want to focus their time. And I document all of this and more, as well as the analytics in a live stream I did yesterday titled Why Collider is Dying. I will be linking to that in the video description if you want to go check it out. But for the TLDR of that whole thing, I basically run through a lot of the analytics. This is the traffic overview for Collider.com, which pulls in 9.71 million views just November of 2019. So it does very well from a website perspective. But when you look at the social blade here for Collider Video, we start to see a little bit different of a story, specifically following the fact that they are bleeding subscribers right now. This is coming after the announcement on Thursday. Here it is Saturday. They are losing subscribers and they are just angering more and more people, all because they want to spend their time focusing on these types of deep fakes. Oh, the Baby Yoda reaction. Yeah, it was funny, but it's a bit that while popular right now, we don't have any more Star Wars coming for quite some time. And the deep fake stuff is already starting to wear on a number of people. They go, oh, it's cute, but they're doing it too much. They're doing it too quick. It's not being able to go viral every single time. And that, of course, is going to lead them down the same pathway that brought them to this particular problem. But today I want to talk about a guy by the name of Jack Hind. Now, Jack Hind here says he is an LA living, film loving, TV binging Brit. And if he's not watching a movie, he's probably eating. And he is apparently the number 2 guy at Collider, that he is the guy that Collider has brought in, or that they've upped to being right underneath Marc Fernandez, the owner of Collider. And this dude, oh my God, he stepped in it today. You want to talk about a brand killing move? This tweet was it. So earlier today, he says, I wonder why Collider chose to focus their resources on industry professional content and not daily movie commentary and fart jokes. And this is a retweet of a Scott Mantz picture from last night. It says, best moment from yesterday's sold out Q&A for Once Upon a Time in Hollywood. And we can see here that there's Leonardo DiCaprio, Tarantino, Brad Pitt, right? A lot of people that are there, the celebrity content that they are so desperate to get their hands on. And it's very telling when you think about it, considering the fact that their for your consideration content here, we can see Michael B. Jordan and Jamie Foxx, Just Mercy yesterday, 5,500 views with a 28% approval rating. And even look at the Heroes, the last episode of Heroes. That does have 12,000 views. And that is more, even though it is a few minutes longer. The for your consideration stuff doesn't pull in that much more than anything else. And this is a channel with 609,000 subscribers as of today. So yeah, they may want to focus more on celebrity content, but that's not pulling in the views. Their unscripted chat live shows are what pull it in. So when Jack tweeted this, he caught immediate backlash. I would argue that one of the harshest ones, and it's very deserving in my opinion, comes in from John Campea, who I think to many people, this will redeem him. This is a bit of a redemption arc for Campea, who is oftentimes seen as just a shill. He says in one tweet, this little cockknuckle, who is apparently the number 2 guy at Collider now, just crapped all over everything the dedicated teams over the years did and the dedicated engaged fans who participated in them. F you, you know nothing, you little piece of shit. And that is harsh considering the fact that he has been very kind of neutral on this whole thing. He has his opinions on it. He made a video about it, and there was that. But what's really fascinating here and what really kind of sticks it in is Ken Napzok here, who tweeted out, "Nah, you deleted it, Jack Hind, but you can't run. I've been an industry professional longer than you've been alive. Jobs come and go, companies too, you'll soon find out. Our integrity remains. People lost money in medical. You danced on their graves. Take your medicine, son." And this is, again, a byproduct or a consequence of these kind of people losing their jobs. Now, we don't know, I don't know, who was contract, who was freelance, and who was an actual employee. But when Ken here says people lost money, and medical, that's a pretty significant thing. And Jack here doesn't care. And this is very apparent because this is his response. He says, "Sorry, the daily shows and weekly shows you were all on did not perform well enough to stay around. It sucks, it really does, but the YouTube community didn't support you in the channel, only now, once it's gone." Wow, Jack. Wow. Do you really think the internet is not going to hold on to that comment? Do you really think the internet isn't going to use that to roast you? I mean, look, I get it. Collider probably ran out of some money. They were overproducing too much content. It was with a lot of uninteresting talent or people who didn't know what was going on in Hollywood. A lot of the key people left, and that is a big reason why the shows ultimately were given the axe. That no one is going to deny, no one is going to argue against. That, of course, is where we find ourselves. But when you sit there and more or less attack people who are critical of you for a really, really bad hot take, that just goes to show your integrity as a person, your integrity as a content creator, and your integrity as a business operator. If you are number 2 at Collider, or you are higher up at Collider, then this is not the look you want. Not right now. As far as bad PR goes, this is specifically that. This is terrible. You should apologize. You should be ashamed of yourself. These were your former colleagues. These were your former colleagues as of 3 days ago. These are people who are probably your friends in real life, and you literally danced on their graves, you absolute ghoul. I do agree with John Campea here. These were your friends, these were your coworkers, these were your associates, these were your allies, these were your compadres, your amigos, your brothers. These were your people. And you come out and say, well, I can see why Collider wanted to focus more on celebrity-driven content. We got Tarantino, Brad Pitt, and Leonardo DiCaprio. And what does that get you? Nothing. Nothing outside of clout in Los Angeles. That is it. You might pull in nearly 10 million views a month on the website, but not a lot of that has to do with the content that comes out of your video production. You got lucky with some Baby Yoda viral videos. You got lucky with some deep fake viral videos. That train, like all trends on YouTube, is coming to an absolute end. And so instead of graciously taking time before crap talking people or your company who just got rid of people and dancing on the fact that these people are now going to be out of a job in Los Angeles at the beginning of the year when it's a slow time for movie news because everyone's in award season, you might as well have just given them 2 middle fingers and just waved it at them. I have seen some disrespectful acts coming out of Hollywood, and this is one of the most shameful. And the fact that you deleted it and you won't apologize for it, and then when called out from a former coworker, you say, sorry that your YouTube numbers didn't do better to support your show staying around. Maybe I'm just being protective YouTuber to YouTuber. Maybe that's me. I will fully admit, perhaps I have that. But at the same time, what an absolute load of crap. What an absolute load of crap that you would sit there and unironically post that out. Now, that might just be your British sensibility in a snippy, pithy comeback. But you see, text doesn't have emotion assigned to it. There's no sarcasm that you can detect. There's no tone. you can ascertain. It, like beauty, is going to be held in the eye of the beholder. And based upon the fact you deleted that first tweet, and this is what you came out back with, when there was valid criticism thrown on you, it only makes you look worse. It only makes Marc Fernandez look worse, and it only makes Collider look worse. There's a reason why many of us are saying out there, we're predicting that Collider video is going to be gone by the end of the year. Collider, the website, will hang around, but my question to you is, considering that you were down on the Schmodown, you helped out on there, you were a co-host, you were on-air talent, right? That's you. Where are you going to go? Where are you going to go? Don't think that you're not going to be on the chopping block. And after making a comment like this, I wouldn't be surprised if you're outed sooner rather than later. But anyway, those are just my thoughts on this one. I want to hear what you guys have to say about this. Do you think that this was a fine comment to make? Is this dancing on someone's grave? I want to hear it. Let me know down in the comments below. I will talk to you guys later. Please do me a favor and like the video if you made it this far. Subscribe, hit that bell. Consider becoming a patron. $1 per month, man. Get a couple thousand of you to do it. I'm good. And I'll talk to you all later. Have yourself a great day, guys, and peace out. Hey, thank you very much for watching the video. If you want to keep the conversation going, and if you made it this far, you clearly do, come on in and join the Discord. Link is in the video description. Can't wait to see you there. Have yourself a great day, and peace out.